We'll continue the conversation now to nearby Mesa, Arizona, where temps there are expected to top 114 degrees with even higher temps expected over the weekend. And the mayor of Mesa, John Giles, is getting ready for it. So, Mayor, how are you helping residents right now? Just stay safe, stay out of the heat. I'm assuming you have hydration stations, cooling centers set up.
Yes, all of the above. I mean, we are used to high temperatures in the Phoenix area, absolutely. But as you mentioned earlier, the duration of this is a little bit unusual. So every year, months ahead of the summertime, we begin preparation with hydration donation campaigns. The community contributes thousands and thousands of bottles of water. We do open up cooling stations, hydration stations for the unsheltered. We're particularly concerned about the disconnected parts of our community, the folks that are unsheltered. For most of us, the high temperatures are really, frankly, just an inconvenience that we've learned to live with. But they can be the heat can be life-threatening for people that are unsheltered.
Well, I mean, you're shattering heat records. I know you're used to the weather, but this is unprecedented, especially for the desert area.
Right. I mean, anytime you get over 115, obviously you just kind of, batten down the hatches and people stay inside. But we're used to it. Although that's not to say that this isn't unusually a long duration of temperatures over 110. So we are taking extraordinary measures to reach out to those people that are most at risk. That's, seniors that are disconnected, young children, those that are unsheltered. Every year we see, more deaths than we would like to directly tied to the heat. I'm sure that we've already had 12 deaths this summer. And that's something that we're very concerned about. But at the same time, for most of the Valley of the Sun that don't fall into one of the at-risk categories, it's hotter than normal, but it's something that is bearable for most of us.
How do you see it impacting the economy? I mean, such long, hot summers can take a toll on that as well.
The irony is that our economy in the Phoenix area is doing better than ever. I mean, and a lot of the people and a lot of the big companies that are coming here, frankly, cite the weather as the reason that they're coming. The absence of hurricanes and blizzards and tornadoes. And so that's the irony, I guess, when it comes to the economy, is the economy is thriving, and it's mainly because of the weather. Certainly, during the heat of the summer, we do have some challenging times for a few weeks here in July and August.
All right. Well, that's, I guess, the good news then. Now, you're a member, I understand, of the U.S. Conference of Mayors, which adopted this long-term climate protection resolution actually earlier this year. So what does this call for? And in a way, were you preparing for this?
Well, absolutely. The realities of climate change, I think, are evident to mayors generally. And so this is an example of mayoral leadership. I think all of nearly every city you'll talk to has a climate action plan. This is where the city level is where you see those plans implemented. For example, in our city, I mean, any meaningful climate action plan in Mesa, Arizona has got to address heat mitigation. And so that is absolutely something that we are working on. Our tree canopy coverage is something that we're trying desperately to increase up to 15%. So we launched a million tree challenge here in Mesa a few months ago, and with our schools and church groups and city offices doing everything we can to get more trees in the ground because we want the cooling impacts. And so that's something that we're taking very seriously.
Mesa, Arizona Mayor John Giles, thank you so much for your time. Appreciate it.
Hi, everyone. George Stephanopoulos here. Thanks for checking out the ABC News YouTube channel. If you'd like to get more videos, show highlights, and watch live event coverage, click on the right over here to subscribe to our channel. And don't forget to download the ABC News app for breaking news alerts. Thanks for watching.